Hello. Well, this is gonna be the first part of our video series talking about the Lior trading method, which is a new method that I've put together with some indicators from fat tails, as you may know, and bloodhound. I have my indicators here, which I'm gonna show you, and you can take a look at them. There, it's the Heikin-Ashi. I use the TSI for momentum and divergence identification. The pivots daily, pivots monthly, pivots weekly, the zero lag oscillator from fat tails. The current day BWAP, which is very important for trading. There is a chart identifier that let me know which chart I'm looking at. And then the normal toolbar: Sharkat, Bloodhound, and a coral filter. Basically, I've come up with this combination of Unirenko of tick trend of 3, tick reversal of 22, and a tick up and offset of 12. I'm loading 90 days of data so I can plot my weekly, monthly, and daily information of the pivot points, which gives me this. I like this because I can see the yesterday's value area, low and high, and we have the 2 days BWAP and 3-day BWAP and all that information, which is for us traders very important. So what I've put together is a system using the Bloodhound, which you can see here, which we have the auto trader, which is enabled right now, but we have the long T2. That's something that is excluding some signals. T1, it's also excluding. We have short T2, short type 1, and we have the auto trader, and right now I'm finishing and developing the last one, which is going to be a different one. But that's regarding the Bloodhound programming. What I'm doing is I'm taking this retracement, momentum, and pyramiding signals from the oscillator, lag oscillator, or the zero lag oscillator, and bringing it to a point where I can achieve a very good filtering entry system. This one here, I'm going to eliminate that with the trend of the coral filter, which I'm gonna input this today and update the method. But you can see. Let's go backwards. You can see this trade. This is early in the morning. This is very early in the morning. The day before, you can see the trades that I've taken. One note that I wanted to let you know is that for this higher time frame, which is a reversal of 22, you need at least 15 ticks of a stop. So you cannot go with the traditional 10 ticks. You need to go with the 15 ticks stop loss, and you should go to 20 to 25 ticks of profit. Why? Well, as you can see here, this trade here went for 64.1 and reversed at 65, 61.5, 63, 63, 64.1, all the way down to 65, 61.5. Sorry. So probably that will give you your 20 ticks. It's a very good trade. You can take this one too, and you can continue and ride all these. Remember, there's volatility in the market, so you have to be careful. This one, for example, didn't give us that much room to trade, 76.8, and it went all the way up to 79.4. So you need 79.8, 77, 76.8, 77.8, 78.8. That's 20 ticks. Probably that would have given you your 20 ticks, what we're talking about. But you need to establish your stop loss. 76.8, 75.8 is 10 ticks. And 15 ticks is going to be 75.3. So that you need to be sure about that. This method is working pretty good with the Russell 2000. That's the RTY. So that's what I have. I can say that it's working pretty good. So I would recommend you start trading with this method using that one. So this is 8. This one didn't go our way, so we would have lost there 15 ticks. But this one here went a lot higher, and that's a very good thing. You would have made your 20 ticks, or if you manage your trades in a different way, you can protect your entry, your trade, and let it run all the way to the yesterday's value area low, which is this one here, yesterday's value area low, as you can see there, right there. That level want to be tested, so that's a very good thing. Another thing, it's this here is a divergence. You have your divergence right there, so there is a higher price going to a higher high, but with the lack of momentum and strength, and as buyers are trying to go there, but then probably they are closing positions since they are closer to the value area low, which they take a look at it. So I'm gonna describe all this in detail in the next videos. I could write all this method down, and I'm gonna do that, but since I posted in the forum that I would share with you this is the part 1, and then give me some time, and I'm gonna do that during the coming week. But just to show you how the trades are coming in and what we are bringing into with the signals, and that's interesting how the market is behaving now, and we want to use that in our favor. So if you have any question, please write it down and let me know. I will help you with everything I can, and I'm glad that I can post again. I have another project in my life, and normally when I start a new project, I start with giving away what I consider that will help others. So that worked for me in the last couple of years, so I'm intending to continue with that philosophy. So this is what you see right now. The market is trading, it's trading live, and you can see that we have this right now. I can show you that I have a running trade here with The entry chart, that's another thing that I'm gonna explain in part 2, and I'm having the Blackbird running there, and didn't take any because I didn't enable the Blackbird, but as you can see, this one went pretty good, and we are taking account that the VWAP it's positive, and we are going there. And look at this trade here from earlier. You see that the prices came when the market opened today, went down and went up. I'm sorry, we have this one here, which it's pretty good trade there. And we have everything set there, and then we have the VWAP falling but going flat, and that's a good indication. And also we have divergence here in the zero lag indicator, and then we have a positive VWAP, and we have the price exactly there tasting that, and we have a reversal there that the system identified it. And it's a pretty interesting thing. You can enable and disable, and that's a very good thing, and the logic is working there, so I like that. So this is the higher time frame. You saw in the first time frame is T1, R8, and 04 uniwrinkle settings. So that's for the next video. I hope this can help some people out there, and please, if you have any question, let me know. Write it down in the forum, and I'll be checking out your comments. Okay.